What do you guys think about Anthony Joshua versus Comedy Shorts Gamer, also known as Deji, also known as KSI's brother? Now, the reason this fight makes sense is because they both have come from losses that they were expected to win. So both of them are hungry for a fight, and them having to rematch each other makes perfect sense. Now people will say Comedy Shorts Gamer is like 5'8", 5'9", and Anthony Joshua is 6'6", so it doesn't make sense. However, Andy Ruiz was he was 6 foot something, but he was a lot smaller than Anthony Joshua, and he still beat him, making it the biggest upset probably of boxing history at the time. Right now, if Andy Ruiz beats Anthony Joshua, it isn't the biggest upset. But at the time where he did it, where Anthony Joshua looked invincible, it was the biggest upset. So what's stopping Deji from fighting Anthony Joshua? Deji might just have as much as a chance as Andy Ruiz did. And KSI has said that Deji, if he trains and puts in work, could be better than KSI, and that Deji is more gifted when it came to sports and activities. However, he didn't have the work ethic. But after losing to Vinny Hacker, he has barely uploaded, and apparently he's training really hard and transforming himself. Perhaps because he's gonna fight Anthony Joshua, or he's interested in a fight against Anthony Joshua. The only problem is the weight class. However, Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather were able to fight. They were able to fight each other. It wasn't sanctioned by the boxing community, by whoever the officials were. So it was an exhibition fight. So this also can be the same type of event, and obviously it won't be sanctioned. So can we see Deji versus Anthony Joshua? However, people will say, look at the amount of people Anthony Joshua has knocked out. What has Deji done? He has lost both his fights. He did the knee for Black Lives Matter during a fight against an opponent. That just shows the amount that he cares about Black Lives Matter. That he took a knee during the fight because he didn't care about his opponent. He cared more about Black Lives Matter, and he made a statement. He made a big statement when the world was watching and decided to take a knee for Black Lives Matter. And till this day, it is being talked about as the most historic performance in the world, because he didn't care about the money. He didn't care about winning. He cared about promoting Black Lives Matter, and he took the knee, and it was the best knee that I've ever seen. So this fight makes complete sense. They both have lost. They both are in a do or die situation. Let them fight each other. If Deji puts in work, he can beat Anthony Joshua and pull off the biggest upset in sporting history. This will be the biggest upset in the entire world. And as KSI said, Deji is gifted and nothing is impossible. KSI is a rapper. Who's telling me that Deji cannot beat Anthony Joshua? Right? He can work to the body, because that's all he's going to be in front of. It's going to be awkward for Anthony Joshua to punch downwards. So Deji might be a slight favorite in this fight. And I'm looking forward to it. I just hope that Anthony Joshua doesn't refuse and Deji is open to fight Anthony Joshua. This fight will sell out any stadium in any country. They both are massive names with big social medias. Let them fight each other. Deji versus Anthony Joshua, they both have lost their last fight. They both are looking to win. Deji's been training. AJ's back in the gym. Let's get a fight going. This fight makes sense. Let's make it happen. Anthony Joshua has been known for when he gets hit, not responding in the best way. Unlike people like Tyson Fury that have been able to weather the storm. So if Deji clips him with a good shot, like behind the ear or somewhere around there, and mess up his equilibrium, he could get Anthony Joshua hurt and stop him. he could stop Anthony Joshua. So why isn't this fight happening? He just needs to believe himself, put a proper training camp, and we've got a massive fight in our hands. Let's go. I'm ready to watch this. Take my money. Deji versus Anthony Joshua. And I'm talking motivated Deji. I'm not talking about lazy Deji. I'm talking about motivated Deji. A Deji that's ready to kill. A Deji that is dieting. A Deji with a six-pack. That type of Deji is going to be the type of Deji that can knock Anthony Joshua out. Anthony Joshua, don't blink. Don't take him easy. Don't take him easy. He's a tough fight. And since AJ is not in top 3 anymore, I guess you could say, maybe he is. Him and Deontay are fighting for that spot maybe. But his comeback fight should be against Deji. And Deji, I think he's going to shock the world. I think he's going to shock the world. So let's see this fight, put on a performance, and you never know in boxing. Everyone's one punch away. You're always one punch away. So with Deji, I think he might pull off an absolute masterclass. Only the weight difference, but you know Deji's gonna be quick in there. It's gonna be jabbing, pop, pop, pop. He's gonna be real dangerous. He's gonna be lethal. It's like a bullet. Whereas Anthony has like a cannon, but a cannon takes time. You gotta set it up, you gotta put that thing inside, and you gotta pull the wire. Whereas for a gun, just pull the trigger. So Deji and Anthony Joshua fighting makes a lot of sense, and I'm ready to see something like that. Two black men fighting against each other. UK versus Nigeria. You know, it's gonna be a real war. It's gonna be a tough fight, and I am really looking forward to this. I'm absolutely looking forward to this. Let's make it happen. Let's go. Deji versus Anthony Joshua. They both lost. They're both in the same category when you think of boxing. They both haven't responded well to adversity at times, where when they've got clipped, they've somewhat been on the back foot. But even though AJ has more experience, Deji just needs to believe in himself.
Well, not quite a wing. When he flashes his eyebrows, he's going to throw his hands. The champ is in trouble. Look for an overhand right here, Brian. Joshua with the hard jab. Trying to answer, but he's shaking. He's down again. Wow. Joshua looks gassed. Mouthpiece came flying out of his mouth.
6, 7, 8.
He's been down 4 times.
Hey, turn around, you can.
Joshua turning to his corner. He's got to be careful here. He's got to stay engaged.
Okay,
Where is his
break.
mouthpiece?
You ready to box?
Joshua looks so tired. I think he wants out. That's it. He says that's it. Andy Ruiz is the heavyweight champion. Michael Griffin was giving him every chance, but Joshua was looking to his corner.
But look at the legs. There's a grin from White, but the legs are betraying him, and down he goes.
He's hurt. The way he went down.
Surely no way up here for Dylan White. It's stopped. It's over. Dramatic and unbelievable at the finish. Joshua